doing? Yo, aloha, how you doing? Welcome. I'm not going to be looking at the chat during this live stream, but yes, there is a tsunami warning for Hawaii. I'm on Maui Island, and I am leaving Kihei. Kihei is a beach coastal town in Maui, and we've got some traffic heading out of Kihei, out of town, out of the coastal town, out on the main road here. We've got traffic going on the main road, traffic coming up from the lower lands. I'm about 150 feet above sea level. They do recommend you stay above 100 feet above sea level. So in some traffic, but I'm at least above that 100 foot above sea level marker, and the traffic's moving a little bit. Just heading back towards other part of the island now, and yeah, just was doing some produce deliveries in Kihei and Wailea on Maui, and I was able to get half of my deliveries done. Got another half left in the back, so we'll be doing some extra work tomorrow. But yeah, we're in the gridlock. Everybody's trying to escape the coastal towns all around Maui and around Hawaii, and so it's causing a little bit of a traffic jam as everybody is moving away from the lower grounds. They do recommend you get at least 100 feet above sea level. I'm at 150 feet as of now, and I'll be able to go higher as well. And yeah, the weather is still beautiful here. No signs of any tsunami, but like it started with the Russia earthquake and earthquakes, 8.7 magnitude, and others I believe as well, and it's already hit some areas like Japan, I think, and should hit Hawaii around 7:15 p.m. tonight. It's 4:30, going on 4:30 right now, so everybody's just getting out a little ahead, trying to avoid the traffic a little bit. I was doing deliveries down on the road along the coast, and it was gridlock. I just couldn't even finish the last couple deliveries, and I couldn't imagine those deliveries would even want to stay at their business, even later than this. 4:30, it's going to get to 5 o'clock. They're going to get a little nervous. They might as well close up, the restaurants and grocery stores down along the coast that are really in the impact zone. So it just didn't make sense. I sat in traffic for a while. I felt like maybe almost an hour and only moved a few car lengths. So it was like, why? Why would I just stay in the path of the tsunami? And so I've got the 3 deliveries left. I'm going to save those for tomorrow. I'm going to probably get those back over into the chill so we have them ready for tomorrow to do those drops. And just a little more work for tomorrow, but it's better to be smart. Better safe than sorry, better to be smart. So figured let me get out of the harm's way and move upland a little bit, and now we're in a little bit of traffic, but at least I'm 150 feet above sea level. And I've been keeping an eye on all the warnings and some of the Maui 24/7, the different all the different media and content. There's live weather reports and lots of different warnings coming from the government, kind of issuing the warnings. You hear the different buzzer sounds and the sirens and such, and you see on your phone the different notifications. Ever since the fires in Lahaina and Kula and some of the other spots around Maui, ever since that, Maui's definitely taken some disasters a little more seriously. So, and a lot of these people are tourists. So, if you're on a vacation and you get a message and you don't have the experience of these sorts of weather disasters, the people that live here a while, they might stay home, they might board up, they might get in a safer spot in their house, things like that. Maybe they'll go up a few floors. It's an attic space or enclosed space up higher or something. But I'm sure the tourists, a lot of them are just moving up out of the area and out of harm's way. So yeah, it was like 3 o'clock when I was receiving notifications. So that was like a 4-hour heads up on it all, and people were immediately just starting to move away from the lower grounds. And there's like around the whole island, there's on the north coast and on the east coast of and the south side as well of Maui. There's those are the zones that are in the path per se. And there's maps that they put out there that identify where those zones are. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I figured I'd do a live, not the live that I expected to be doing. I expected to maybe be on the beach of Kihei and doing a live stream, but that's not the live I'm doing. I just figure I'm in this traffic. It may be upwards of an hour to get through this traffic, but at least I'm up 150 feet above sea level. And if it were to hit here, then it would be quite good content. Just saying. Now, so yeah, prayers. It's good to. I've been in the harm's way with storms before, tornadoes or such, hurricanes and such, and I literally was able to dissolve and dissipate the storm, and it went around where I was standing, where I was doing the work, the spiritual work. We all have these potentials to do that. So with our thoughts and our words and our vibrations and our intentions, our visioning, we have these divine abilities to create in this realm. So I was in Kent, Ohio, and I went outside in this crazy storm, lots of rain, wind coming, and I was just doing this dissolve and dissipate motion, just like a madman out there during a storm. And it went right around my office. It went right around. The storm just dissolved and dissipated, and it weakened, and it went right around where I was doing the work. So just a reminder, myself and who I call my Shama Mama Ocean back in Ohio, Kent, Ohio. She had always done this work. She had always done this work throughout her life. Had diverted major weather events. So I was learning with her, and we both, of course, during this big storm in Kent, Ohio, we both did the work, and we even called in help from others as well around the world. We let them know, hey, we've got this storm coming at us. If you don't mind, would you help to divert it? Would you help to dissolve and dissipate? Would you help to help prevent, any harm coming to people, animals, life, that's unnecessary.
We found a faster route via South Kihei Road and Hawaii 380, which saves 11 minutes. If you prefer to stay on the current
everybody.
route, tap
I'm
no
in
thanks.
traffic. I see y'all. I see Crystal's World, Life with Wanda, Poetic Tears, Chris with 2 S's, Life with Wanda. I see Grumbles, Chicken Explorers, Poetic, everybody. I see all y'all, mainly off grid. I hope y'all are well. Just figured I'd touch base with all y'all. I don't want y'all to be too concerned. Beautiful out here. It is like one of the most beautiful.
Head northwest on State Highway 31.
One of the most beautiful warm days.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Kanani Road.
Sitting, watching the flickering on the ocean, but that doesn't mean that the water wouldn't just, go back away and then come back as a huge wave. Like that's what happens with tsunamis. So I was just sitting down there in traffic. It wasn't moving at all, and I just thought, like, what am I really doing? Am I really gonna spend a couple hours to try to get these last couple deliveries of local produce into these restaurants and grocery stores when these restaurants and grocery stores probably should be closing up and getting their workers to safety anyways? So why would I do that? I figured, let me just get up to higher ground. So I made a quick right, headed up the hill instead of just continuing the traffic. It's 4:30 p.m. It's supposed to hit around 7:15. If I stayed in that traffic, I probably would have maybe got one more delivery done in the next 2 hours. It would have then been like 6 p.m. And then I still wouldn't have gotten these last two deliveries done. which I don't even know if those deliveries, if the people are even there at the shop anymore to even receive the deliveries. So it just didn't make any sense. So I figured I would turn up the mountain and head up out of the harm zone, the disaster zone. They recommend you get at least 100 feet above sea level. So I'm at 150 now, cruising along in some traffic with everybody else that got out early enough here to avoid any direct hit per se. So but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I hope everybody's well around the world as well. I hope y'all are having a good day. This is just what's happening, you know. This is what's the real. This is the now. This is what's in the peripheral, in the reality of the moments, the be here now moments. So I am fully monetized. I might as well do a celebration, but you know, maybe we'll do that another day, another time, from a safer setup. I probably don't even have the best internet service where I'm at. It doesn't look like it's got that many bars. So whether y'all can even hear me or not, I don't even really know. But yeah, we're just putting good thoughts out there, you know, even just to the people of Japan, you know, even just to look into the situation and see where the pathway of the tsunamis and such are headed from the earthquakes that started over in Russia there, and the pathway, you know, Japan and Hawaii and wherever else is in the path. And I know the California West Coast is getting prepared for a hit later tonight. I think around midnight. So you know, some of y'all are on the West Coast, and y'all may be getting prepared as well. So I don't know how it all works. If it'll, you know, I know that our thoughts are powerful and our prayers are powerful. I don't, you know, like there may be more and more land in the pathway, and as it goes, it may just naturally, you know, get depleted, you know, come down as it hits more and more land. It might naturally slow down anyways. We've had a lot of warnings, you know, hurricane warnings and such in Maui since I've lived here. I've lived here like this is my 8th year in Maui, I believe. We've had a lot of those warnings, and there has been storms. There's been wind and rain, and but nothing to the level that they had warned us about in all the years I've been here. So yeah, so that's about it. I'm in traffic. I'm stopped right now, so let's see who's all here and what's going on. Been going 13 minutes. Thank you, Wanda. Please be safe. Praying for safety. Thank you, Journey Mirror. Thank you. Oh, those prayers have power. Them Journey Mirror prayers. Blue is a powerhouse. See, people like Journey Mirror, that's what I'm talking about. Like my Shama Mama Ocean, you know, is a force of nature herself. So when her and I teamed up, we definitely can move mountains. We definitely were able to, and same with my partner Deb, which she's back home. She's getting prepared. Yeah, so just in a little bit of traffic, heading back to the other side of the island, and yeah, I could feel all your prayers. I could feel all of your prayers. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Wanda, are you stocked? Bug out bag. I've got a whole van full of local produce. Nah, just go up the hill. You know, it's gonna hit the coasts around like the north side and the east and south side of Maui. So people move upwards, upland, and it should.
At the light, turn left onto Kanani Road, then turn right onto Alhana Road, Kanani Road.
It's just those shore towns on those sides of the island that would have a direct hit. So, you know, add a light here, a traffic light. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, scary. Hey, Queen Vivalda. Poetic Tears, Wanda, Journey Mirror. Thank you for your prayers, everybody. Diamond in the Sticks, Jane Litterick. thank you for congrats on the monetization. Thank you so much. Grumbles Homestead. Jane Litterick. Chris with 2 S's said head northwest. Northwest. Yeah, northwest is the... It looks like it's going to hit north, east, and south. Well, it's coming down like from...
Head northwest on State Highway 31. Continue on State Highway 31 for 2 miles.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going up the mountains, so... But, it's that first 100 feet. I mean, even, you know, even those first, 40 feet, you know, are the real zone, probably. But, I'm sure...
There's a slowdown on Hawaii 311 North that is causing a delay. You can avoid it by going via Hawaii 380, which saves 11 minutes.
As well.
If you prefer to stay on the current route, tap no thanks. Continue on State Highway 31 for 3/4 of a mile.
We're moving a little bit. The density of the traffic, definitely back there. A lot of people were trying to get out of town and get away from the lowlands. Go fast. I apologize for any noise from the ambulance. Feel free to mute. Hear that? It's coming past.